say, that's real tasty. Who made it?
Marty made it!
Hi, I'm Marty, and I made it. And now I'm going to show you how to make it. Cloud eggs. While they were easy to make, I wasn't blown away with the flavor. So I came up with 3 different recipes that create a more flavorful egg cloud. And don't worry about ingredient amounts and times and temperatures. I'm going to have all that listed on the website. So here's what you're going to need for the first recipe. You're going to need some eggs. You're going to need some basil. You're going to need some tomato powder and some Asiago cheese. Now if you're saying, I don't know what tomato powder is or where I can get it, I'll put a link on this recipes page. Before you start working with your ingredients, you want to make sure that your bowl is cold, also along with your beaters. So put them in the refrigerator for at least 15 minutes before you're going to start making this. Take your eggs, you're going to separate them. Once you've got the yolks separated, don't throw those away, you're going to need them. And we're going to take our stubborn tomato powder, get that into the egg whites, and then we're going to mix this until we get stiff peaks. This took me between 2 and 2.5 minutes with the hand mixer on high. Your mileage may vary. All right, we're getting here. Now you can see here, right there. Nice stiff peaks there. So we're ready to fold in the other ingredients. So I've got some basil that I've chopped up, Asiago cheese that I've shredded, and we're just going to fold this just so we get this incorporated. Don't go nuts on here, otherwise your meringue here that you're creating is going to fall on you. This recipe will make 2 clouds. Basically, I'm making little indentations where those yolks are going to sit. Those get placed in an oven at 450 for 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, then you take your yolks and you put them in. After another 3 minutes, you should be good. I chose to serve these on Italian bread since I had sort of an Italian theme going here, but you can do it with or without bread. So this is my tomato basil Asiago, and it was quite tasty. All right, recipe number 2. You're gonna need some eggs, some chives, some sharp cheddar cheese, or a cheddar cheese of your choice, and some cheddar cheese powder. Like the tomato powder, I'm gonna have a link for this cheddar cheese powder also, where you can get it. Like before, my bowl and my whisk were in the refrigerator for at least 15 minutes before I started working with it. Instead of using a hand mixer, I'm using my hand as the mixer. Got all my ingredients set up here. Now the cheddar cheese we can't add at the beginning. It's got salt in it, and that salt is going to prevent us from being able to create a meringue. So we got to wait until we've got stiff peaks, which takes a while. I don't know how long it took me doing this by hand, but it was a long time. All right, we're getting close to stiff peaks. So I'm adding in my powder, and I'm just mixing it until I get a nice uniform color to it. Then I'm adding the shredded cheddar cheese and my diced up chives. We're going to make 2 clouds, indentations for those yolks, in the oven at 450 for 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, I put the yolks in, let it go for another 3 minutes. And there you have my double cheddar and chive egg clouds. And for my last recipe, you can need some eggs, some Swiss cheese of your choice, and some mushroom powder. This is portobello mushroom powder, and like the other powders, I'll put a link on how you can get this on the recipes page. This time I'm using the stand mixer. The bowl to my stand mixer and the whisk attachment were in the refrigerator for 15 minutes. Same process as the first recipe. I was able to put the mushroom powder in the beginning because it does not contain salt. So once we got stiff peaks, then I'm going to fold in the Swiss cheese. Make your clouds with your depressions or indentations in the oven 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, top with the yolks, and you're ready to go. I went with the marble rye. That went nice with these mushroom Swiss cloud eggs. So that's 3 different recipes for cloud eggs that add more flavor. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to visit my website, martymadeit.com, where I'm going to have all the ingredient amounts, times, temperatures, and if you made this recipe, leave me a comment on its page. I'd love to hear from you. And remember,
Marty made it, now you can make it.
Darn, that's the end.